Beat the Creek has become an epic crawling event that attracts thousands of people to Kentucky every year to tackle some amazing trails. And for 2026, I decided to make the trek there myself. Coming up in this video, I'm going to show you building up my Axial SCX10 III, give you an overview of the event itself, run my project truck, and even get a little bit of mini crawling in. So let me show you what I got for this. First up, I went and got a clear body set for it. I want to go and paint it a blue, RC driver blue. I have the Proline sky blue paint. I think it's got to look pretty good with the silver graphics. Just one color can bomb, make it really easy. Also got Proline tires. This is their Aztec tires. I use these on my Proline by the Fire base camp build. These worked really well, so I got another set for the truck. Also got some Proline shocks for it. These are their big bores, and I got a ton of stuff from DSM off-road. This is what I'm really excited about, an interior set for it. Also got the inner fender wells, and I got the rear deck with the toolboxes and a couple other goodies. There's the battery tray. I think the shock towers are in here somewhere, the performance shock towers, the jerry cans. And then I've got a couple other things that are gonna go in. I've got the overdrive set that I'm gonna throw in the front. There's the winch fair lead from DSM as well. Got some hot racing wheel hexes for it, +3 on that. And then electronics, of course. So I've got a Reefs winch servo. I've got a Reefs micro servo. And then I've got a high-tech servo for the steering, the 961. And I think I'm gonna go and throw those Proline RockTech tire weights into these tires. Also gotta go throw a Spectrum brushless system in this and their rugged radio system. And I think that should do it. So I'm gonna get to work. There it is, RC drivers, all finished up. How cool does this truck look? I'm really excited with how it turned out. And it took quite a few hours to get here. There was a few roadblocks along the way, which I'll tell you about, but I think the color looks absolutely awesome. Just a simple rattle can paint job with the Proline sky blue, and then threw on the factory decals, a couple of the manufacturer decals too, and this thing really is vibrant. Love it. As you can see, it's got the interior in there from DSM. Very cool. It just plops right in there, guys. Really well designed, a lot of detail in there. I didn't go and paint it up. That's gonna have to come later on down the road, kind of running short on time. But as you can see, clear windows. That's because they give you the good window mask with the body. And then I cut out the tint on the factory decals just to leave the window trim. Love the way that looks, and I'll spin it around here so you can see the DSM accessories out back. So you've got the rear bed deck with the coolers and then the spare tire mount. Just gives it the appropriate look. Up front, pretty much the same. I've got the DSM fair lead and the bumper now. And as you can see on all four corners, switched up the wheels and tires. So I've got the Proline Rock Shooter wheels and then the Aztec tires. The front tires still have the, or I transferred over the RockTech inserts. So it's got the weighted inserts on the inside. And very cool. Just for lighting, still got the factory lights. Didn't get to add any extra lights, so hopefully that works out at Beat the Creek. Never been there. So let's see, let me get the body off. There's a look underneath so you can see the lower portion of the DSM interior. Again, that just fits in there really nicely, nicely designed. And I've got some more DSM stuff here. I got the inner fender wells, those bolt up nice and easily. And then I have the battery relocation plate here, and it accepts a 2200 milliamp battery pack. This is a 3S pack from Spectrum, so you're gonna need a shorter pack. You can't use a full size pack in this battery cradle. Nonetheless, gets it up front where you want the weight, and uses the factory battery strap. Really like the design on that. And then I also use the DSM shock relocation hoops. That allows me to reposition the shocks. And pretty much, I guess the rest of the chassis is the same on this. For the suspension, again, threw on the Proline shocks. Those look really good on there. Left all the links the same. I did go and throw the overdrive gear in the front and just threw some hex extenders on the axles for the wheels just to get that spacing out a little bit more. Then it was just an electronic swap. So you guys saw high-tech servo up front, bolts right in. The Reefs winch servo, that required me to cut out some of the bracing in the front plate here. And I used the Reefs optional steel hook. Then I was kind of trying to figure out what to do with the speed controller motor combo, and I wound up finding this in my collection of goodies. It is one of their censored system with a 1400 kV motor, so that's what I'm gonna be rocking. Then the kink in the works was the servo. I actually had to go and grab a 99 micro to throw in here because that fit better than the 55 that I was planning on using. Other than that, guys, it's pretty much stock. Did have somebody ask me, why didn't I just go get a roller instead of starting with the SR5? Well, if you're gonna go get if you really want the SR5, you got to get the body and then the cage separately, then the bumpers separately, and then the sliders separately, and then the rear fuel cell separately, and you got to make sure you got all these different parts. And by the time you get there, you might as well just go get the SR5, I think, in my opinion. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to reuse the electronics that I had in here in a different build. I'll probably use the tires on something else that came off of this. So it's really not a loss for me to start with it. And again, if you want to go source everything separately, might be the best route for you. But for me, I just wanted to build off of this truck after having some experience with it. And I added the stuff in that I want. All right, guys, time to pack this stuff up and head off to Beat the Creek. Made it to Beat the Creek, RC drivers. It was a little sketchy getting here. TSA at Bradley International Airport was wrapped around the building. The line was just insane. Never seen anything like it before. Just made the flight. Drove from Cincinnati here to Kentucky, and this place is incredible. So much cool stuff to see here. I'm in vendor row right now. Tons of manufacturers to check out, guys selling stuff, project builds, parts. This is one of the more wild events I've been to. There's just so much to see so far. And out in the fields, there are tons of cars, from people camping to people just doing a day trip. And yeah, we're gonna do a lot of exploring this weekend. So I think we need to start off here in vendor row, check out what's going on. Right at the start, got Team K&K hardware. These guys got the best hardware, and Mike Kirby, he's got tons of stuff that you can buy here. The man himself. What's up, buddy? Right next door, we got the Vanquish booth. This booth is always booming. Wonder if they got any new stuff here. They usually like throw a little Easter egg, something that is new at trade shows and will be coming out soon, but they haven't told me what it is. So we'll have to see. Got RC Addict all set up with the big tent here, actually 2 tents long, and these guys got tons of retail goodies that they're kicking off. Lots of cool stuff, tires, kits, parts. Into the Helios tent. These got some good batteries. I've used their batteries a lot, over and over. Scale Mountain RC. If you're in Florida, definitely check out these guys. I heard they have an awesome RC park as well. Into Corrupt Carbon Works, awesome guys. How's it going? Definitely check out their chassis. Really cool looking chassis, all different models.
Yeah, it's got all of it.
23 RC. Looks like these guys got a little bit of everything. Crawler Canyon. Let's see what's up in here. A lot of people walking into this one. Let's have some good stuff. Check it out, guys. Lots of stuff for sale here. The RC Junkyard, we got stands and more RC parts. Oh, good, thank you. Three Brothers RC, anti-foams. Morning, how's it going? Servos, brushless motors, definitely check these guys out. And the anti-foams. Red Line Designs. Oh, where's my favorite truck? This is my favorite truck over here, the Brute. This thing, absolutely killer. And then the Jeep bodies, definitely check Red Line Designs and Umagine. Umagine is an awesome place to get 3D printed files, all different stuff from talented designers. There's just so much stuff to check out here. Oh, Deluxe Fab. These guys got some killer stuff.
How's it going?
How's it going? Check out the axles, absolutely beautiful. Built some killer stuff. There's Show and Shine setting up. We'll check that out in a little bit. Over here we have Operation 11 Charlie, which gets the veterans RC cars in their hands to help with some of the recovery and everything, and just an awesome organization. I truly support these guys. I'll have a link down in the video description below if you want to support them. Over here we have Trail Hobby. You guys know them for their aftermarket option parts. Got some maple syrup action going on. Over here This is Nasty Customs, awesome stuff for the SCX6. Check out the utility bed on this, very cool. Flatbed over there, they got inserts, all sorts of parts, then up into locked up RC. Got very cool wheels from these guys, check out that. Very cool system setup, excuse me. And then they've got the small scale stuff over here. Definitely check out locked up RC. Busted Rust Garage, lots of cool custom cars here. Into Crawler Cult. These guys gave me a shirt a while back, very cool stuff. They've got hats, decals, shirts, all sorts of stuff. Here's J Concepts, the Ford Raptor body for the Vertex. There's the RC Chop Shop. These guys are killing as far as getting used cars back into circulation, basically. They value them up, clean them up, sell them. Awesome job getting stuff back into the hobby, getting people in for good prices. Over here, here's the Hobby Plus 10. Check out this crawler corset they built. This is pretty cool. Just for a demo, they've got foil tape under this fabric here, and they're just doing some rock crawling for some demo stuff. A very cool setup, getting a lot of attention. There's all their mini crawlers, cool stuff. Then next to Direct RC. And Fury Tech. Fury Tech's got a bunch of stuff on display and for sale. I don't think they have any of the new stuff here, but they've got their rock buggy. Then this is something I gotta get, guys. Check this out, from Crawler Tracks, they've got an SCX30 course. Look at this, it's like a whole, course setup. Actually, you could probably connect the end here, but look at all the obstacles you can get in such a small space. The SCX30 is killing it, and this looks like a must-have for some fun obstacle action. Got Jim's bearings, Reef's RC, tons of XB10s on display. They even have a really killer raffle of a truck they built up. Awesome stuff from Reef's RC. There's something new in there. They didn't quite show me what it was just yet, but they got new stuff coming out all the time. Into Axial. I think Axial is pretty much the same stuff. Yeah, SCX30s, SCX24s, SCX10s. There's the Proline Rock Tech inserts on display. SCX6s. Looks like they got a good deal on SCX6s. More parts. Hamilton RC Hobbies. We've got Scalar Fab killer custom bumpers. And we got Vision Metal Supply, or Vision Metal Design, excuse me, with some killer wheels and tires. So many people just filling in this place. And finally, over here we have Carryall. They're kind of hidden in the back there, but awesome backpacks for scale, truck crawl and stuff. Oh, we missed hard part crawlers. We gotta go over there, guys. All right, we're wrapping up with hard part crawlers here. Probably the coolest custom mini crawlers you're gonna see. Awesome stuff from these guys. All right, guys, we're rolling through the show and shine, and hopefully you can hear me. Everybody's just blasting music with their radio systems. But we've got some killer trucks, guys. Some of the weathering on these, unbelievable. Look at these builds. Absolutely killer work from the crew here. Really unique stuff. Some rock bouncers. Oh, look at this. We even have a trailer with a water fountain in the back. Absolutely sick. People are getting so creative. It's just awesome to see. So I kind of want to circle back to the beginning. So this is kind of where you enter. Well, this is where you enter, and they send people off to one direction for standard parking, another direction for camping, another direction for vendors, and you just got to check out the scope of this event. How many people are here? You can tell by all the cars. There's fields and fields of cars. These are all one-day parking, and then the tent crew is off over here. It's like wherever I look, there's another trail popping up. But here is the tent section. Look at all the tent campers, guys. I mean, that's just a little section of it. It just goes all the way back. If you ever go to 10 Beat the Creek or you're here, definitely check out Holy Donuts. Those guys, those are awesome. They make good donuts. No matter where you look, there's just trucks driving everywhere, driving to all the different trails, all the tents. This row here is all campers. Finally, time to drive the SR5. And I've got these guys with it. You guys are just a big distraction anyway.
We make Greg flustered. Greg gets really flustered around us. Sorry.
All right, let's do this.
We'll drive it over here.
What do you?
There's poison oak everywhere. Look at.
Saying hi to Bambi in there?
If it gets stuck, you're getting it.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
You're gonna have to pick it up later.
Well,
oh, you're done now. You got cards and the spokes and everything.
If you break it, you're carrying it. Nope. Yeah, buddy. Oh my
Oh,
God.
turtle, come on.
You want me to get it? Big baby.
Live action Ken going for it.
All right, let's go. Vámonos.
Marshall, get my truck.
Marshall.
Getting right into it, guys. I was not planning to go through the creek first, but these guys talked me into it. Wanted to keep the rig clean for a bit. Where are you going? I'm following you. Oh, you're not going through the mud pit? Thank you. First real challenge for the SR5. Scott was kind of just throttling it through here. We're gonna take it easy. Let it walk the rocks.
You having fun?
Find the lines, guys. Yeah, I like this brushless system. I like the 2-in-1, but this censored system is working pretty good.
There you go.
Should have dialed out some drag brake here.
Oh, you got a broken axle, buddy. Oh no, 3-wheel. You can do it. Yeah, bring it high. Go all the way over there, and you might be able to get it. You gotta get that tire over that root. There you go. Now go the other way. Just keep going and turn it the other way. Oh, rough. It's gonna be hard with only 3. What's that?
We're supposed to go straight up through the creek here or off to the side? Whatever we want?
Just whatever you want.
What's the cool line?
I never
Through the water?
This is my first time here too.
Oh, all right.
I've never been down here.
Look at you. Well, your truck's all dirty. Look at that.
Well, I'm trying to get it clean.
Oh, all right. Dip it. Water dip. I'm not getting mine wet. Although I should. I got those Rock Tech inserts in there. I guess this is a pretty good trail test for those.
I think you need to soften up the oil a little bit.
Well, I'm not going to do that on the trail.
No, I know. I'm just watching. I want to watch the characteristics of it. You know. I love it when they look real. Like when the suspension's absorbing.
Yeah.
But also, you know, like not absorbing too much.
Yeah. No, I knew it went a little too thick.
That way. You're the worst.
Oh, filling up my blinker fluid. So far, the Rock Techs are working pretty good. There's only one time where the truck was rolling back, and that was basically because I didn't set up my line. Wasn't watching what I was doing, watching what the other guys were doing. But it settles in the front pretty well. A little thick on shock oil, guys. And that's because I wound up using 35 instead of 30 that I wanted to, because I didn't think I had enough. Been on a few trails now, and I'm changing things up. I brought along my juiced up rig with me. I'm out with the Hobby Plus guys. They're running their convoys, and we're on a pretty gnarly trail, another creek trail. We're gonna see how far we can get up. There's some pretty rough obstacles here.
Felt like a whoop.
Wow, that was awesome, guys. We had a great time running the 18 scales on the creek trail. You want to challenge yourself? I'd definitely go this route. So that wraps up Beat the Creek 2026 from ERC Drivers. Project Axial SR5. Absolute success. Just had a little issue with the magnets. One of my wheels loosened up and grabbed that arm that holds the magnets, but other than that, that truck was phenomenal here. Really cool trails, awesome people. Juiced Up Edition, that's a fun challenge too. If you ever wanted to go to a big event, I definitely say go to this one. I want to come back next year.
I charge $50 to be a video. Sounds good stuff. Let's not, let's try to build it. Yeah, it helps. Especially if you're when you load it up.